Hey there guys, what is going on? It is Galeriot here, back for another tier list, and this time we're back for more Dragon Ball tier list. Now this week was supposed to be something else, but I couldn't get the member I wanted for that, so instead we brought back Geek on to do Dragon Ball transformations, specifically Saiyan transformations. Geek, what's up, mate?
Oh man, it's totally not going to be a controversial episode, huh? But what's up, everyone?
Hey, listen, every tier list is always controversial. And speaking of which, let us know in the
Yeah.
comment section down below what would you guys change in the tier list we're about to be making. Of course, we're gonna rank them S, A, B, C, D. We'll try and order them the way we think it's best, but probably not, frankly speaking. And we'll just rate them as we feel like rating them. But of course, leave a like on the video as well and subscribe to the channel. We will be bringing out another tier list next week, hopefully with the member I wanted and the tier list I wanted. So be on the lookout for that. But Geek, we have everything here. We were struggling to find this specific transformation, by the way, which obviously spoilers for those who don't know. It's in the granola arc. I mean, we can't say much more than that about how it exactly is and what it is. We'll probably just rate it off its, just generally, we'll just rate it like how we did granola last time, or more so. We did more that way, basically, right? Where we just rated it without any spoilers on how it was obtained and everything. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that. But before we get into that, we are starting off with a banger. SSJ4. Geek, your position.
S rank. I think that's an S rank transformation.
Yep, I don't think anybody has to debate upon that. I know a lot of people would say, oh, but he's furry. How does he make his pants? Fur coat. Bro, it's probably the most unique transformation Dragon Ball's ever gonna get. Let's be real on that one, right? Geek, let's be honest. It's probably the most unique transformation and probably the most raw form of a Saiyan. And it just makes sense as well because it's Saiyan, primal instinct, all that jazz. It just looks cool, right?
I agree. One of my favorite things about Super Saiyan 4 is how overwhelmingly powerful Goku is. And I say that because once he got that form, there wasn't, aside from Gogeta, in Dragon Ball GT, there wasn't like another pinnacle of power. Like Super Saiyan 4 was the limit, right? He didn't get Super Saiyan 5 to fight Omega. Hell, he even beat Omega with full power Super Saiyan 4. So I think Super Saiyan 4 looks cool, and especially, I mean, the picture they got, I believe, is from Heroes. So the Heroes design of Goku is like just phenomenal.
Yeah,
so
Goku
he looks even better.
Yep. Yeah,
He looks even better.
Fantastic. Yeah. No, 100% agree with you on that one for sure. Like, it looks so good. The only, I think, a lot of people complain about it because obviously Vegeta goes with the black hair and everything is Gogeta's orange hair, which I can kind of see and understand, but I still think it's cool. No matter the case, I'm not gonna lie, I have to admit it's very, very cool. Next up, we have Super Saiyan, or Super Kaioken, basically. Now, this one is obviously filler only. We only saw it during the filler against Pycon in the other world tournament, right? I'd say an A or B. What about you?
I think it would probably be like B, like high B, just because like it was one of those moments like again you weren't expecting to see it, and this was Blue Kaioken before Blue Kaioken, right? Like,
Yeah, basically.
He did so I thought that was really cool seeing Goku like transform like Super Saiyan and combine with Kaioken.
Yeah.
The only thing is like it looks cool, but I mean it just, I guess compared to like Blue Kaioken, which obviously spoilers ahead, but for like my opinion, but I think Blue Kaioken looks a little bit better.
Yep.
Because like it doesn't overtake the blue aura, it kind of combines with it, and I think that looks kind of cooler.
Yeah.
But I still think like a high B, almost A, is really good for Super Kaioken.
Yeah. I think putting it in B over A would only be down to because we didn't see more of it, right? I think we only saw like one instance of it and that's it. And like you said, right, it could have been nicer with that mixture of auras, because even when Super Saiyan 4 Kaioken happens, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta Kaioken, or VB Kaioken, right, as well, they kind of don't let the aura overtake them, which is kind of cool. Whereas in Super Saiyan Kaioken or Super Kaioken, they kind of did in the anime, which was unfortunate, but it still looks kind of cool. Just wish it got more airtime to probably push it up to maybe a low A for sure. Next up, Omen Ui.
S rank.
I think this is probably like this is what UI should have been. Again, spoilers for something ahead. I believe UI should have stayed like this. What do you think, Geek?
I agree. Even though I like the silver haired form, I think the black haired Omen form just, I mean, I'm always a sucker for when Goku only has like the blue shirt. I mean, same thing when he goes Super Saiyan. I think he looks so much cooler when he just has like the blue shirt without the gi over it.
Yep.
And the black hair, the aura wasn't too overpowering. It didn't really change too much and felt. I mean, everyone in their mom kept saying it's not a transformation, it's a technique, it's a technique, and Omen felt more like a technique because it really didn't like change Goku's like aesthetic too much, right? I mean, sure, it gave him like an aura and stuff, but he still had, like the black hair. He only got like silver tinges.
It was just him accessing that godly key basically and kind of giving him that aura, right? More so than anything else. So yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that one. It felt nice. It felt slightly refreshing. You know, we have complaints. I mean, I'm gonna come on to Blue and God and even complete UI in just a second. But UI Omen felt very. It felt again. It's the same situation with SJ4. It felt primal to an extent where it was, you know, especially with when the Great Ape Roar happened. If I recall correctly, it was during the Omen scene, right? And it just felt a bit more primal and a bit more Saiyan-esque, and that was what I really liked the most. Next up, we have Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Now, there's two versions of this, which we will, I think, rank together because, to be honest, they're effectively the same.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with some of the other Kaioken transformations in here, which, again, we'll rate the same because, again, there's really no difference, in my personal opinion, to them, right? Outside of, like, oh, one's times 5, one's times 20, one times 10, you know, stuff like that. But, Geek, Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue, where would you place it?
I would place it at A rank, to be honest. I think like we talked about the aura thing a little bit earlier. Dude, the moment in the Universe 6 like mini tournament where where Goku's powering up and like hits like his power keeps rising, and then Goku's just like going up and up and up, and then hits like ×2, ×3, ×4, and then Goku's like ×10. Oh, dude. That moment was like when I got like, I liked Super until that point, but that was the episode where I was like, okay, that was fire. I'm gonna keep watching like the rest of it. Like Blue Kaioken, I think it combines really well. We see it a lot in the anime.
Yep,
like
we see it way
in the anime.
times.
Yeah, like the anime we see it a lot. So it's just weird how they do the manga, right? Or like the manga, it's like they almost like prefer
this transformation
God over Blue.
Instead. This perfect blue transformation, which we'll come on to in a bit.
Exactly. But yeah, I love Blue Kaioken. It's really cool.
For sure. All right, next up. Speaking of Kaioken, let's merge all the Kaiokens together because there's 4 of them. Where would you place Kaioken?
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know why they put 4. Like, I get it. One's ×3, one's like ×2, one's ×20, 10. Like, it doesn't matter. They're all Kaioken. They all like achieve the same thing almost, but.
I mean, they look also very similar. I mean, it just becomes a lot darker, but it's effectively the same, right?
It's for sure.
Yeah, but this is another technique, by the way. Technically, Kaioken is, of course, we know is a technique technically. Yeah. But, of course, you know, the aura and everything will just count it as a transformation in this list, of course. But yeah, Geek, go ahead. What do you think?
Oh, man. I kind of wanted to just put this one S or A.
I think a very high A. I don't know if I can push it to S. I don't know, man.
It's just like it gave us like the Goku versus Vegeta, like Kamehameha, Gallic Gun, like.
You know what? We'll put this one in S. We'll put the Kamehameha one in S. The rest can go into A.
There we go. I just think Kaioken is such a dope like technique.
Oh,
like,
no, for sure.
It's such a simple thing, but it's like it's a modifier, but like how the hype that it got when he first used it against Vegeta was like insane, right? But what do you think?
No, I 100% agree with you. I mean, there's a reason why they revisit Kaioken, especially when they did the filler for Super Kaioken, and then, of course, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, because, to be honest, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken would probably not have existed without the hype people had for this, to be fair, right? And this wouldn't exist without this merging with, well, go back up, with this, right? So, I can kind of see why, obviously, Kaioken is such an iconic thing, and maybe it deserves to go into S. I do believe this moment definitely is an S moment for sure, but that's a moment more than anything else, right? But no, I think Kaioken deserves at least high A no matter what. I think we can come back and decide whether it should go into S if we feel like maybe A is getting overrun with transformations that shouldn't be on par with Kaioken, and Kaioken should be a lot higher as a result, right? I think
Well,
we'll leave it to that, I suppose.
well, I think part of Kaioken's problem was that the power creep was just insane in the Frieza saga, where the moment they fought Frieza
Yeah.
and got Super Saiyan, like Goku didn't use Kaioken at all ever
Mm-hmm.
again
Yeah.
in Dragon Ball Z until
Mm-hmm.
the filler, but that doesn't count for the main story. So like after he got Super Saiyan, he just kind of like got rid of Kaioken, and that was kind of like
Mm-hmm.
a weird thing. But that's kind of why, like in a way, I can't put it to S because we're not talking about Blue Kaioken, we're just talking about normal Kaioken.
Yeah. No, I 100%
And
agree.
after yeah, and after the Frieza arc, it just kind of just got thrown away until Super brought it back.
Definitely agree with you. Yeah, no, 100% agree with you on that one. So yeah, I think A, high A for sure is where it should be. I think at least, if not S, but we will, I think, decide as we go along, as mentioned. Next up, Rage Trunks. The moment that people found a very, people got annoyed by quite a bit about
Very
this moment.
mixed,
Very
yeah.
mixed opinions. I think a lot of people either love it or a lot of people hate it, right? Um, I'm one of those who just is very, I don't really care about it, to be honest. I don't know. How about you, man?
Same. I would put this like in C rank. Like,
Yeah.
I think the moment of him, like getting mad against like Zamasu and Goku Black was like really like cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the actual form itself, it didn't make any sense. Like, where did it come from? Is it like a God Key thing? Everyone was speculating that. Like, where did the blue aura come from? Why does he have blue aura?
Yeah.
Like, it just it's a transformation that to me, at least like every form on this list almost has an explanation, but like that one just didn't. It just like he's just angrier. It's like okay, like he's
mhm.
like Super Saiyan is born out of anger, but so this is Super Saiyan Rage, so he's angrier. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just a transformation that was really weird.
No, I agree with you on that one. That it's just kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I can't really say much apart from that. It's just a weird transformation. Maybe a bit more explanation and stuff probably would have pushed it to B and stuff. But yeah, nah, C is where it kind of goes. Unfortunately, we gotta go for the. I guess this is the iconic one as well, right? This is literally what started Dragon Ball and obviously the Saiyans as a whole. Grade 8. That's an S?
Um, I would. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be controversial, but like I think the Great Ape is cool, and like the moments we do see it is pretty dope. But I don't think. Honestly, I guess what would push it maybe like up for me would be like Great Ape Vegeta,
Mm-hmm.
and like thinking about like Super Saiyan 4, but like I would probably put it like high B, low A personally,
Ooh.
because yeah, because like, even though it's cool, and again I know it's like the beginning of Dragon Ball and stuff, I just don't think that really like makes it hype for me. When I think of Great Ape, I just think of Vegeta from the Saiyan arc. Like I
Yeah.
don't even think about like Gohan or even Goku. I just think of Vegeta. So
Yeah.
I think thinking about Vegeta, I'd probably put it like A.
I think we'll just slap it in A because I personally feel it's an S rank. I feel like all the moments of Great Ape. I see where you're coming from. Obviously, the iconic one is obviously Great Ape Vegeta, right? But I do feel obviously Great Ape had its moments, especially in the OG Dragon Ball, because that was the first
For
like
sure, for sure.
sort of supernatural kind of like what the. I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, you had kids shooting beams out of their hands. I mean, that's supernatural in itself for fantasy like in itself, right? But still, this was like next level. It was like what the hell is happening here kind of thing, right? So to me, I think that's
Actually,
going. Oh,
yeah,
that's,
you could bump it back up to S. Then yeah,
all
that's
right,
good.
yeah. I just feel like that's just a WTF moment that happened. Was just like what the hell. So I have to
Oh,
put
for
it in
sure. Yeah.
S or A. Yeah, I would say S is personally where I put it, but yeah. UI complete.
B.
Okay.
You were gonna put a D? It's not okay. It's not
I
that
don't
bad.
like it, bro. My man becomes 50 years old as a result of this transformation based on his hair alone. I mean, nah, I'm all right. Being on a real, though, I really like his aura and stuff. But again, it's just another recolor, and that's something that I'll come on to when we come on to this.
Although,
Hello?
don't let Truth watch
This-
this video.
I gotta put it in C. I mean, hey, if Truth wants to watch this video, come at me. I'm fine with that, bro. I'm putting him in C, bro. I can't. This man This man just was a recolor with nice aura. That's literally all he had to him. I mean, at that point, I'd rather put, like, Rage Trunks also higher as a result of it. I mean, at least he had okay, I can give UI Goku a reason. At least he had a reason to transform, and how the whole UI thing of him, learning to fight with an instinct and everything. But that's where he gets a bit of a edge over this guy. But still, I mean, really, come on now. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, I would just put him in C. I was gonna put him in D,
yeah. I was about to say, like, all right, I'm like, he's not, I don't think, to me personally, just maybe like the Dragon Ball fan in me, I don't think any transformation is like D tier.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think any form is like that bad. But like, yeah, I guess like C is good because it's like the medium between both of us. But yeah, I was about to say, bro, it's not like he still has very cool moments. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, and he at least has an explanation. Like Trunks does not have an explanation at all for his thing. So
no, I agree.
All right, continue.
All right, the next transformation we have Super Saiyan Grade 3 or Ultra Trunks or Super Trunks as we call it in Dokkan. B or A?
I would put B, just because like all that hype. Like, okay, it's really cool, and the animation when he was transforming and like getting pissed as like Vegeta kept getting his like ass beat from Cell was like really hype, and like I just feel like he instantly got null and voided because he fought Cell, and then Cell was just like, oh well, you're stronger than me, but you're like way slower, and also you're kind of a dummy because your father knew about this, but he didn't do it because it would slow him down. So I think it's a really cool form, and he's really strong, but I think it kind of just, it instantly got nullified, and he never used it again.
Like, yep. Well, he did try and use it when he trained against Vegeta before and during the Goku Black arc, but that was to, fool Vegeta,
that was
basically.
to trick him, yeah.
That was to fool him. No, I agree with you. I mean, as much as I loved the transformation, especially playing the Budokai Tenkaichi games, that's why I call him Ultra Trunks more so than Super Trunks. But I can't lie, man. He got his butt kicked, basically. He didn't come back from it, basically. All right, Super Saiyan 3. My boy Ryuden.
A or S.
My boy Ryuden will be disappointed if we place him any lower. I think A is fair. Especially because of the moment that, of course, he generated when he first popped it out, right? Obviously, it's become a bit irrelevant since because of the stamina consumption issues that it has.
Yeah.
But just because of the moment, we have to kind of put it up there, right? Next up,
I mean, the moment, Kid Buu, like there's so many, like he used it a lot in the actual Buu arc. Like I think
of course.
Super Saiyan 3, and it looks really cool, but it doesn't make any sense to me that like God Ki is less consuming than Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
like especially because God Ki and all that like is a literal new realm of power, but somehow more draining or less draining than Super Saiyan 3. It's a little bit weird, but yeah, I wish Super Saiyan 3 was more relevant to this day, but yeah.
Yep, no, 100% agree with you on that one, 100%. Next up, Full Power Super Saiyan. So this is Super Saiyan Grade 4. I don't want to put it in B. It's just middle of the park. It's just a Super Saiyan transformation, but you can stay in it for longer. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it looks cool. I mean, I always like the OG Super Saiyan, but yeah, I'll probably put him in B. I mean, it's literally, again, just to clarify, this is not the Super Saiyan from Namek. This is from the Cell Saga. So.
This is the one from Namek.
Yeah.
We'll come on to that in a bit, but yeah, this is the Cell Saga one, which is after Goku and Gohan come out of the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah. So yeah, I think B is fine. Yeah.
All right, Ultimate Gohan, or the Ultimate Mystic, whatever you would like to call it, transformation.
I want to put it S because I'm a fanboy, but I personally, okay, look, screw it. I'm gonna go full bias. I think that should go in S rank. I think the moment is cool. I think I like the fact that it doesn't really change his hair too much. He gets the bang. That's really dope.
Yep.
I like the silverish white aura. When he shows up, he just decimates Super Buu. I really like the form, and I like the fact that it's not something that like, it's kind of like UI, like where like it kind of keeps that like OG look.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, but I have only one issue with it. In this transformation, he did not catch an earring. That's why he's in it. He missed an whole ass earring, bro. He's a Saiyan. He's a half Saiyan, I should specify. He's got this whole ass power and everything of that sort, and yet he misses an earring. And that's not good enough. He's not good enough. You're not good enough for the team.
God damn it. God damn it.
Nah, I really like the transformation as well, but again, like I said, you know, simple issues like I come on now, he got to do it better. And plus, I mean, it's the same issue that I have with even, you know, like I said with complete UI, and we had with Rage Trunks, or not Rage Trunks even. This one is that there's barely any change, right? But even so, I mean, it's still really good. Like you said, the silverish white aura, the bang, it's iconic. It's very, very iconic. Especially the moment he decimated Super Buu, like you said, very good. But he missed an earring, sadly. So we move on. We move on to a person with an earring, and that's Rose. S?
Oh man, all my biases are like back to back to back. Yeah, of course S rank. All
right.
I think like Rose is an interesting form because like people were like weirded out because like the pink hair, and I'm like, wait a minute, with his the aura he got, like the purplish black like pink aura, with his like outfit being like all black and red. Dude, I love the color scheme for Rose. Yeah. It's a like, no pun intended, it's like a beautiful transformation, right?
No, 100%.
Like I love Rose. It's such a cool form.
Yeah, I can back that 100% of the way. Next up we have God Q. Nah, I'm just joking. I can't put it down. I'd say B.
What? B?
Again, it's the same issue. Yeah, you've got flames around your body, but you've got the same hairstyle again. Like, bro, come on now.
You're smoking crack. Stop.
Like, my biggest issue, okay, now this is where I'm gonna also say this should go into D, basically, as well. Because it doesn't feel any different. It's just a recolor. Literally, it's a recolor. At that point, I'd just have preferred if it was just yellow, and then they would have said, oh yeah, he's got God Key applied to him, basically. I would have preferred if there was some sort of like maybe markings around his body or something to signify God Key, because at this point it's just like, oh, the aura is blue or red and that means he's got God Key. Yes sir, let's go.
Look, Chad, if you're gonna type it, I'm not the one that you're gonna be throwing under the bus this time, bro. I don't think those two are D rank. I think Godku is at least high A to S. Blue I'll put B at least. Perfected Blue is kind of the same boat. They're just
no, that's why I put them together. Yeah, that's why I put them together. I feel like I pretty much basically the same. Apart from this is like a bit stronger, effectively, right? But yeah.
But I'm not the one in control, Chad.
Right,
so,
we're gonna put this in C. I'll put this in low A for you. All right, that's fine. We'll do that. All right. Next up, we have of course
hold on.
OG Namek Goku Super Saiyan transformation. What do you think? Geek?
Oh, hold on. Someone's knocking on my door. Apparently, I got a package from Bandai. Okay, I gotta check what that is.
All right. Let me know. I'll restart.
All right. Oh, you can restart it. I'll just go back.
Right.
I'll go down later. We're good.
All right. Okay. So, 3, 2, 1. Now we have, of course, Namek Goku, or just the original Super Saiyan transformation.
S.
I mean,
S.
Yeah, we'll just place it there. That's fine.
We don't even have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Dude. Like that. It's S rank, dude.
Yeah. 100% agreed. We don't have to talk about it. I'm not even going to say a word about it anymore. Yeah. Let's move on to Ultra Ego. Now this, okay, to me, alright, I'm just going to say this because it's obviously still God Key. I mean, that's obvious, right? I don't have to add any more points to that, right? This is exactly what I kind of was expecting from the original God transformations, in that there would be markings, or it's like indications of there being a God form. You know, they have a God transformation on them, right? It just didn't seem like that with the other transformations. Ultra Ego feels that way. What about you, Geek? How do you feel about Ultra Ego?
I actually really like it, except the name. The name is... I know that's not the official name yet. Like, I don't, at least I hope not. But we gotta wait for, like, Heroes or something. But
yeah,
I really like it. I think I'd probably put it, like, high B to high, or even A, honestly.
I'll put it in A.
I really like the... Again, not going into spoilers, but I think you probably agree with me. I really like the style... of the way he is in that form. It's like really cool, but not to go into deep spoilers, but yeah, it's a really dope transformation.
I 100% agree with you on that one. It's what I wanted from a God transformation personally, like I've been saying, like I said throughout this entire video, right? Super Saiyan 2.
S.
Yes, I
Of
was about to
course.
say. Yes, come on now. We had some great moments with it. Of course, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Goku versus Majin Vegeta, which Majin we can kind of count as a Super Saiyan 2 transformation anyways. It's just iconic, man. It's just so iconic. And deserves a bigger, like, it just deserves the pedestal it's
It's
getting
literally
right
like
now.
the second or third most used transformation. Even in Super, like
Yep.
they skip three, but Goku every time he's fighting, he's like base, Super Saiyan 1, 2, then like God, and then
Yeah.
Blue.
And I
Like
mean
two is
even
always prevalent.
Kaba, Caulifla, Kale, they're all used Super Saiyan to Kefla as well, right? So yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's a very prevalent transformation in the series right now. Next up we have this Wrathful Rage, full power, whatever you'd like to call it, Broly, basically. This semi-grade ape form, effectively. What do you think, Geek?
I'll probably put it B just because it's like discount Super Saiyan 4, and like
Yeah.
I
Discount
don't
Super
mean to
Grade
say
Vegeta.
that's a really like I'm throwing shots, but I
Yeah.
don't mean to mean it in a really mean way. It's just if you want to go like something like Super Saiyan 4, just do it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It felt weird, but it's also really cool. I think the idea is really dope. The fact that he can like manifest a great ape power, but that's
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan 4. Hell, he even has the same eye color as Super Saiyan 4, like the
Yep.
yellow eyes.
Yep.
But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If it was a little bit more, I guess, different or even more original than what it is, I think I'd put it higher. But yeah, I think a
Yeah.
B rank is it just feels like diet Super Saiyan 4.
Yep, 100% agree with you. Now, next up, we have two back-to-back iconic or unique transformations exclusive to Vegeta. One is Evo and Super Vegeta, basically. I should have put this alongside them. Nah, I'm just joking. I don't know. Where would you place Evo Vegeta? Geek.
First, with the aura, D, because like you cannot see a damn thing with that aura.
All right,
Like
so
that
I guess
aura,
C. Let's put him in
yeah.
C.
But without it, he actually looks kind of cool. Like the darker
Yeah.
blue hair.
Mhm.
The only thing his eyes look weirdly like I don't know it's gonna sound weird, but like way too cartoony. Like even
Way
more
too
so, like it's
shiny.
super like
Way too shiny.
yeah like yeah like they're like super blue and like vibrant.
Yeah.
But the way his like even his clothes kind of like go darker,
Yep.
like the blue like outfit. He goes like I think the outfit itself and like the actual transformation is really cool. But with that aura, oh my god, he can't see a damn thing.
It's too bright. It's too bright. Can't see a thing. All right, Super Vegeta, a very iconic moment, of course, with Final Flash. Just generally the fight against
A
Cell,
yeah
but
yeah
he did still lose, and he let Cell take over him. Like I can't believe he did that. Still, let's put him there.
yeah.
All right. All right. Next up, Golden Grade Ape. Now this one, even I can't lie. It's absolutely foul, man. Put it in C. What do you
Yeah,
think?
it's just like whatever, because it's
Yeah.
literally a stepping stone, right?
I
Like,
honestly believe they could have made Golden Great Ape as good as Great Ape if they had just designed it. I don't know why they gave it a poncho belly effectively as well and all that. It could have just I don't know. I don't understand their reasoning for that. Oh, a movie only one. Fall Super Saiyan. Where do we put this one now?
I mean, it looked kind of cool. I would probably put it like C, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
Put it
it's like it's very cool for the moment, but then like
You
the
don't
same
see it
some
ever.
issue that with some other yeah, like then he just goes out of it and then gets stomped by Slug again. So I don't know.
All right.
I'll leave it C rank.
Yeah, I think C rank's fair. Now, Legendary Super Saiyan. But the thing is, there's two different Legendary Super Saiyans in my eyes. There's one of the Broly movie, and then there's, of course, the original movie 8 Broly. So we're going to try, I think we'll split it up, I suppose. Geek, you can do your magic to it later on in the editing process.
For sure.
But, alright, we'll talk about movie 8 Broly first. That Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. That would probably go into A for me, man. It's just iconic with the way his whole body tore apart, and then he obviously became basically a muscle man effectively. He literally was just towering over everybody. That would go into A. And he still had some semblance of control at that point. In movie 8, he still had some semblance of control. I know
Yeah.
people will say, oh, but he kept on saying Kakarot and stuff. But no, that was only movie 10. Movie 10. Whereas movie 8, he definitely had control over his mind, body, and like his speech as well. He broke out of control from Paragus' control. Effectively killed his own father as well, which is more than this guy ever did. That would go into A for me. What do you think? Movie 8 Broly.
I would say the same thing. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree because like the way Broly acted in that movie, it was just very cool. Like you
Yeah.
said, in A he was like in control. He was like evil, sinister. Like Bro, like, I mean, he literally asked Goku, like, "Hey, yo, how do you, like, how much do you love your son?" Like,
Yep.
I'm about to go destroy him real quick. Like, I don't know. I really love his personality as like a villain in that movie.
Yep.
So I would agree. I would put it in an A rank.
The
Alright.
next thing is, of course, Super Broly. Where would you place him, Geek?
So this one is called Full Power Super Saiyan. That's what they like officially call it. Like it's not legendary or whatever, but they're obviously very similar. Like
Yeah, I mean,
the only
it's
difference is one has a scar, right?
Yeah.
And like the hair is a little bit greener on the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I would probably, I would D rank him. I would put him in like B because
Oh,
even though
okay,
the form is cool,
I thought you said D for a second, and I was like, okay, that's a bit extreme considering there's nothing in D.
no, like I would D rank him just because even though the form is cool, when he transforms into it, one, there's not even a special moment like in the movie 8 Broly where like the like reality is like warping when he transforms. It like it happens in a blink and you miss it like moment in the CGI like dimension thing.
Yep.
It's like you don't even get like a special treatment for it. Sure, he powers up later, but my other problem too is like it's just a problem with the movie is Broly had this much character throughout, and then once he starts fighting, he literally loses every semblance of a character. Like he becomes what everyone criticizes the original for, which he just becomes Bunga Bunga. I punch things for like you know what I mean.
No, I agree.
So that's why I would probably D-rank that form to B because even though it looks cool, he doesn't have the charm or even the personality that Z Broly had in the 8 movie.
Yes. Thank you for actually having some common sense, unlike some Dragon Ball fans. All right, but yeah, there's our tier list, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, let us know in the comment section down below, what would you change in here? I know a lot of people are gonna come after me for my Super Saiyan God and Blue takes, but I'll take it, bro. I don't mind, because I've been saying that since day one, pretty much. All right, Geek, anything you would want to change here potentially? What do you think?
No, I think I mean the blues. I think they're at least B, except Blue Evolution, but because especially the movie like Broly like version of Blue looks really good. But yeah, I mean I will just you know balance it out from your D rank. I'll leave them at C. But no, bias aside, no, I think everything is about where it should be.
Yep. All right. Sounds good then. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more tier lists. Next week, I'm like I said, it's gonna be a big one. Trust me on that one. Hopefully I can get the guest I want. If not, we're gonna have to postpone it by another week, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Once again, appreciate you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
See ya.